Now from Place Ministries, another inspirational moment. Welcome back to Your Place.
In Matthew 6:34, Jesus says, "Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day, it's its own trouble." Yesterday, we looked at Matthew 6:34 from the topic of anxiety lives down the road. Today, let's look at the same verse from a little different perspective. I have a friend that was telling me that they adopted a dog over the weekend, and while they were all at home for a few days, the dog did great. But when they put the dog in his crate while they went to work for a few hours, they returned to see that the dog had injured himself by trying to get out of the crate due to separation anxiety. The dog owners had gone to great lengths to make the dog very comfortable and protected within his crate. But the dog actually felt trapped, left behind, and was desperate to change the outcome of his circumstance. As you live out your place in life and ministry today, realize it's a natural temptation at times to fight the circumstances God has placed us in. We only see a limited view and not the big picture. So we begin striving at our own pace to get out of the cage and get down the road because we too feel left behind or forgotten when all along God has you where He does for a reason. That's what I mean about living down the road. And again, there's nothing wrong with planning for the future, but living in the future at the expense for what God has for you today is where you often begin to feel anxious. Jesus offers you a solution. Trust Him for the future and get busy doing what He has for you today.
Your Place is a weekday devotional from Place Ministries. Our focus is helping followers of Christ know how and why God created them, and be encouraged to do what God created them to do in life and ministry. For a list of free resources, go to placeministries.org and join us every weekday right here at Your Place.